beat this. They could beat each other up. Donald could keep calling everyone a loser. To me, I think that's wrong to call anyone a loser because everyone has potential to some degree. And Hillary, I mean, she's actually one of the candidates, even though I'm going to bring up some interesting points that I think everyone needs to hear. I'm going to address both sides, the Clintons and the Trumps. Now, okay, one of the most important things that a lot of people don't realize is when we get into this and we really think about this election, I'm having a hard time because we already know Bill Clinton was president. We already know Hillary was the first lady. So absolutely she has the most experience as far as any of the candidates to know exactly what the position entails, or her job entails. When she gets there, she represents America. She is America. And to me, you know, I've lived an average middle class, you know, a little bit better in some aspects, middle uppers. So I mean, it's up to you to take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. Whether you believe it or you don't, I'm going to give you some facts and some places to research so you understand exactly what I'm going to tell you. Now, I mentioned Bill and Hillary were involved in the Whitewater controversy, which you can look on Wikipedia under Whitewater controversy, and you'll see that the FBI and whatnot got involved. You cannot spark an investigation like that with the feds unless there's something really going on to where somebody has some dirt on you. So there was obviously something going on there. It makes me say, I'm not voting for the Clintons. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now let's get into the Trumps. The more I think about the Trumps, it really disgusts me. And, you know, America is media blind to what's really going on here. Are we so, how can I say this, ignorant to where we're not seeing the truth on a human American emotion? We have to look at the Trumps as being what they are, Trumps. If you go to Wikipedia, I want you to wiki Trump wineries. You know, to me, Eric is probably the most arrogant one of the entire family. Arrogance. I mean, you know, I get it. If you're a successful person, you know, if anyone has the right to be arrogant, it would be the Trumps. But arrogance does not work. It does not work. Ivanka is second when it comes to the arrogance. And look under Ivanka Trump in Wiki. I mean, you can wiki all this and use your brain to do some research and see exactly what these people are all about. Now, Donald Jr., I think he is like the third. And the one thing that he has all his 5 kids, you know, involved in is, of course, Trump's main business. So his organizations are keeping the kids kind of up his butt and controlled into being the typical stuck-up snob. And that's the way I look at the Trumps. They're snobs. And they don't hide it. Their facial expressions during Celebrity Apprentice, when they're on the streets, when they're talking, they're in media, do some searches, you'll see the arrogance that is just there. So what does that tell you? Use your mind when it comes to arrogance. That means more than 90% of this country has absolutely no say because they're not interested. The wealthy are only for the wealthy. If we are not equals in their eyes, then we are not equals, period. And that's exactly what the Trumps stand for. There is no equal anything when it comes to the Trumps. Donald could talk all this Celebrity Apprentice, he's donating all this money. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I think Celebrity Apprentice, this is just my opinion on everything I'm saying right now, but I believe Celebrity Apprentice was more of a smoke screen to get in our brains to get used to seeing him on TV And the media is controlling our minds to say, hey, this is the best candidate, he's successful, he's done this, he's done that, yada yada, he's donating money. But he has a trophy wife. You know, I'm not going to go out of my way to find a trophy wife. Sure, it'd be nice to have a beautiful woman by my side, but, I mean, come on. This is getting out of hand with the Trump family. And I respect his wealth. I respect what he's done for himself. But I'm not going to show off an apartment that I have in New York City that's strictly made of gold, man. I mean, this is what other countries bash on the United States for. They make us look like we're a country of gold and we walk on diamond streets, you know. And that's what Trump represents. He represents wealth. And, you know, praise Trump. Praise Donald. He's worked his whole life. He's done a great job. He's been successful. He's done this. He's done that. You know, just like I say, if anyone deserves to be arrogant, it's him and his family, you know. But I don't believe that it's any place where you take a small percentage of people that are wealthy and arrogant, and they can honestly say that they look at us as equals and they actually want to help us. Oh no, it's obvious that when they get in there, it's going to be more or less for the rich only, and the middle, upper middle is, and that's the average American. We are going to be left to the side. I'm sorry, it's all going to be what the wealthy wants if Trump gets in there. And as far as the Clintons go, I really don't know Hillary as far as what she's going to do. Just like I say, I believe she's the best candidate. She has the background. She's been there. She's done that with her husband. So, I mean, I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decide what you feel in your heart. But before you go to the polls, please keep in mind, just do some basic, small research. Just like I say right here, I'm going to give you a couple links that you can look at through Wiki. I believe Wikipedia can kind of shed a little light on exactly what these people are. And maybe it'll change your vote, maybe it won't.